Let's have a meta break. Let's talk about gameplay that's not being in a big hurry. Are you feeling like Harold? And you know what Harold I'm talking about. It's that Harold. Well, there are some tips and tricks that might help you play and still be Harold and kick the shit out of some 10-year-olds and 16-year-olds at Call of Duty. Can't get enough shots on target before some little weeb baby turns around and kills you with laser vision and a mouse with like 16 bazillion DPI? Why don't you play some hardcore? Also use some weapons that are slower and more methodical, with a lot more damage. The Odin, the Scar, the Val. Use area of control weapons, like Molotovs and Thermites. You'd be amazed how much they can get done for you if you're patient. Use good lanes. If an enemy's gonna go somewhere and you know they're gonna go there, milk them like a big fat tit. Feel like your gun's going all over the place when you fire it on here? Put it on semi-automatic. You'd be surprised what else that does. It's amazing how uncontrollable a Scar and an Odin can be on semi-automatic fire. Be like the Terminator. Take your time, pace yourself, move in a pattern that's going to make the enemy work to you, and kill them. Most of the young players you deal with are in a big hurry. Let them be. That's going to get them shot by you if you're patient and smart. Move from corner to corner. Fire, relocate. Fire, relocate.
Two objectives lost. Move in.
All the players I just shot pretty much gave me the kills that they did. You should never run across open spaces in tactical sprint. Well, I mean, you technically should, because it's going to get you there faster. But it's not going to get them anywhere, as you can see.
Throwing grenade. That's a kill.
Picking a good lane is pivotal, especially if you're not going to move. Being the lurker and going slow and using high-powered weapons is awesome. But covering a lane and making them pay for every square inch of movement that they try to go on through the map, that right there, it's like winning the lottery. Cover your faster teammates. You'd be surprised how much they appreciate it and how much it helps the team in general.
We're being dominated. Securing C. Capture and defend the forward operator. Securing Charlie.
Reloading.
We're holding Charlie.
Giving your pushers really good cover does amazing things for the game. And it causes the enemy team to reel and just be punished.
Need backup.
Be mindful of what operator you use. They can also be used to conceal you from the environment around you. Oftentimes I stand next to black things when I'm playing as Rose, and people walk right by. It doesn't always work, but it's a great boost for, any advantage you can get, especially in the world of little kids that have reflexes like lightning bolts. Tired of coming around corners and getting hit by some little kid with an MP5? Well, there's an answer for that. The guys that jump around the corners and shoot you in the air and do the little camera trick, there's an answer for that. It's called a noob tube. They've come out of a popular favor in the last couple Call of Duties, but I feel like they could make a comeback if more people use them to get around people doing the camera trick on them. And I mean, have you heard some people scream at you when you hit them with a noob tube? It's wonderful.
C.
And I mean, come on, who doesn't like a Cleveland Steamer? And I mean, it really is actually pretty effective. It's not like a 100% chance to kill every single time, but it certainly levels the playing field a lot.
Enemy at the warehouse.
Use the map to your advantage. oftentimes I'll pick an area with only one route in and then one route out behind me, and I will just farm that little area.
Ready for flyover.
Laying on the floor is camping. Moving around in a room, that's just isolating and controlling a zone. There's a difference. And plus, really, who gives a shit who calls you a camper? I mean, if you do it, what's the big deal? If you kill a bunch of weebs, I mean, you're doing it. That's pretty much the extent of it. Why should you have to worry about what they think of you if you kick their ass? Once you kick their ass, guess what? Their opinion no longer matters because you invalidated everything that they stood for. And you did it using tactics that weren't theirs. That's probably the biggest part. That's why people get so mad about campers. Because they want to be in a hurry. And they want you frustrated into being in a hurry like them. And it screws them a lot. I mean, most kids act like the damn T-Rex from Jurassic Park. I hope somebody gets that reference from the original one. But, I mean, like, get this. Look at this kid. All it takes is some patience. You'd be surprised what you can do. This little bastard runs right over me because he's so focused on looking for moving targets. And it's his fault it happens to him. It's totally his fault. And that's what he gets. But hey, check out the credits. Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. You're fucking awesome. We love you. Thanks a lot and have a good one, guys.